You had a stint on Wild 'N Out that I really enjoyed.
I did see that.
I'm a Wild 'N Out fan. People have their thoughts about the show. I'm like, listen, Wild 'N Out is a black institution.
I gotta go back, yo.
You got to. Like, that's what I want to talk about. It's back on the air. You know what I mean? Nick Cannon went through his thing with Viacom and everything, but he's back on the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me about, doing, I guess, what would be a residency at Wild 'N Out. Like, you were kind of like a part of the cast for a long time.
I low-key did. Yeah, I did like 3 episodes in a row. You know what I mean? Man, that was a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like heating motherfuckers. That's just like a talent of mine in life. That is a skill that everybody in any city grew up with. Yo, like if you can't get in the middle of the lunch table and roast like listen,
and if you grinning, you in it.
You just got on right before the show. We was getting to a nice roast session right before you got in. It's how we show love. It's how we show love.
100%. And like in Chicago, man. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Chicago different though. You know what I mean? We be taking that shit further, and let me tell you
the problem with Chicago. The problem with people from Chicago that I have. The people from Chicago I met talk about New York like it's dirty, right?
Yeah.
They're like, man, y'all city dirty, whatever, cool. I eat that. I went to Chicago and I was like, y'all talking about us? I seen the biggest rat. It looked like a possum. I was like, hey, y'all be talking about us? And they just be running.
I don't think he like that. Yo, he don't like that.
So that ain't true? So hold on, y'all can roast us about rats. Y'all don't have any?
It's way, of course we got rats, but it's way more rats in New York because y'all ain't got
It is.
Let me see the statistics on that. Who said that?
I'm not gonna hold you. Per capita.
All the trash is in the street. It only makes sense that there would be more rats in plain sight in New York because the trash is in the street. We got alleys and shit. So we got rats.
And they be running from alley to alley.
Y'all do have alleys.
Yeah, they do.
We can walk outside right now.
Across my foot the other day when I was in Chicago.
But you don't just be walking down the street and rats just run up on you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we can walk. I can walk outside the crib.
But that's what happened to me in Chicago. I was like, oh shit.
With New Yorkers, we like trademark our rats. We got pizza rat. We got coffee rat. Like a rat go viral in New York like every 2 months.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sure all y'all that's in New York have seen many rats this year. I've seen 0 rats this year. I ain't seen one.
Where do you
I just seen one on the subway when I was coming down here.
I live on the south side.
It's common. Like I get it. It's common as fuck. I don't see many rats in Chicago.
I just
don't.
When that little rat scurried across my foot in Chicago, I was like, ooh, and Chicago motherfuckers love to talk about New York. I can't wait to tell them about this shit. I was like, this motherfucker was walking with me across the street.
Yo, Vic.
So before you ask, continue about Wild 'N Out. Yeah. And come back to that show and that run that you had. And just working with Nick Cannon, man.
I love Wild 'N Out. I grew up on Wild 'N Out. You know what I'm saying? Like since probably 7th grade. And I really respect what Nick Cannon has been able to do with Wild 'N Out, man. It's like it's a staple. I used to say it's like 60 Minutes in the hood. You know what I mean? More people in random hoods be coming up to me like, I seen you on Wild 'N Out. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the main things when I'm in the hood. Like, that's one of the main things people don't listen to no conscious rap. You know what I mean? Like,
they see you on Wild Style.
You know what I mean? And I always just be burning motherfuckers, just taking off on motherfuckers. So they just wanted me to come on and do a bunch of episodes. Like I said, I like to talk about people.
But that's an unfair advantage, though, because you're actually like lyrically talented. So
but that's also why he's on that show because of his skill set.
I was about to say, like,
if you can roast and rap, that's
the thing.
That's the point to have him on there.
I think Vic having that run on the show, like, in my opinion, like, really established, like, like it's dope for like rappers to be on there. Like obviously, like, you got your Hitman Hollers and like, the battle dudes or whatever. And like, not saying I'm like that, but there's certain people that are like, those are just battle dudes. You know what I'm saying? But you getting on there kind of made it like, okay, like now this is fun now. You know what I mean? Like
I gotta go back, yo. I'm definitely gonna go back. That's my show, man. That's my shit. Shout out to Nick, man.
But also that means you're not sensitive because I feel like people can't get roasted when they're sensitive.
Oh yeah,
I'm sensitive, but I be like,
no, I say you're not. I say you're not.
I am sensitive.
You are. So how you getting roasted on the show and you just laugh about it?
I'm I'm gonna heat them motherfuckers. Once they say something about me, I'm gonna say
If
something
you're
worse.
sensitive and you get roasted, you gonna cry in the car.
Facts.
In the car, though. In the
We've seen it
car.
happen with certain artists,
I'm not
too.
that
Like, they
Yeah,
can't-
I've seen people on Wild 'N Out like get real mad, and I'm like, okay, well.
So yeah, like
Man, I had
how do you deal with that? Being sensitive,
Like this man.
but going.
Like, yeah, he could
Lowe's
never
very
be on Wild 'N Out.
sensitive. He's the same way as you.
Yo,
But he gonna go
so we
back.
gonna have a roasting session. Or we gonna have an interview.
I mean, we could do both. We could
like,
do both.
can I talk to the man real quick?
Roast
Or we
both
gonna,
of
all right,
I
cool.
had to
Go ahead,
take
go
flight.
ahead.
So how do you deal with being sensitive, but also being in that position of roasting niggas and having the jokes? How do you deal with that?
Man, it's just a position of like, you know what I mean, being in the fucking public eye. I don't actually know how you deal with it. Like that shit tears people apart. You know what I mean? On Wild 'N Out, it's like it's all fun and games, you know what I mean? But in real life, I don't read Instagram comments. You know, my label and managers always be telling me like, you got to engage, you know, with your social media. I swear to God, I'm not a social media nigga. Please, y'all. I'm really not. You know what I mean? I don't engage. I don't read the comments. I don't read tweets because literally that shit is like poison. You know what I mean? It's like the negativity and all that shit. It's like, man, that shit hurts people. You know what I'm saying? I just try to stay away from it. You know what I mean? It's like, and try to, you know, like I was speaking about earlier, learn to validate myself in other ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not feed too much into the good or the bad, you know what I'm saying? And not let that determine how I feel about myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Quick question, bro. You cut the dreads. What the dreads at? Where'd you put them?
That was a while
You
ago.
cut that shit a while ago, bro.
You did?
That was a while
That was
ago.
a minute ago.
Damn, I fucked up.
That was a minute ago, fam.
All right, so let's just zoom past
burned
that
them.
question.
Yeah, that was a
man.
minute ago.
Yo, I burned the dreads under the full moon, yo. My homegirl told me that. My homegirl told me that's how you release the energy is burn the dreads under the full moon.
Oh,
You ain't burn them while they was on your head, though, right? I have questions.
Nah.
I have
That'd be
When he
questions.
cut them, he burnt them under the full moon. He didn't burn them on his
You
head.
don't know. People be tweaking. I don't know.
No, clearly he's
No,
not.
not him. I'm just saying.
Sidebar. I'm gonna throw it back real quick. I was a big fan of. You hear me? I'm my fault.
I'm sorry. I literally told myself I'm gonna stop saying pause.
What's up, y'all? This is Kaz.
Lowkey.
Rosie.
Thank you for checking out the Say Less podcast.
Don't forget to check out every new episode on Monday on YouTube.
And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Mother